Have you ever felt like your dreams are too far away to reach? Like they're just ideas floating in the distance while your reality stays the same? What if I told you that in just 7 days you could start building the mindset that turns dreams into tangible results, into assets? Welcome to your 7-day mindset reset. Let's begin this journey together. All right, let's dive right into day 1. This is where it all begins. Before you can start transforming your life, you need to define your dream. Now, I'm not talking about some generic wish like, I want to be rich. No, we're talking about getting crystal clear on what your ideal life looks like. The kind of life that excites you, makes you feel alive, and drives you every single day. Take a moment right now, pause this video if you have to, and grab a notebook or open a blank document. It's time to get specific. What does success look like for you? Think beyond just financial wealth. Yes, money is important, but your dream should go deeper. Do you dream of owning a business, living in a certain place, having the freedom to spend time with family and travel the world? Or maybe it's about making a positive impact in your community or on the world stage. Don't just write vague things like, I want to be successful, or I want a good life. Get detailed. For example, instead of saying, I want financial freedom, say, I want to be able to earn $10,000 a month in passive income while I travel to new countries every year. The more specific you are, the easier it will be to take the next steps. Remember, a vague dream leads to vague results, but a clear dream gives you a solid direction and purpose. Also, it's important to make sure your dream is personal. Don't make the mistake of creating someone else's dream because you think it's what you're supposed to want. This is your journey. What does your heart truly desire? Now that you've written it down, take a moment to visualize it. Close your eyes and picture yourself already living that dream. What does it feel like? What emotions come up? This emotional connection is going to fuel you on the tough days. It's not enough to just know what you want. You have to feel it deeply. This is the foundation for everything else that's coming in the next 6 days. When your dream is defined with clarity and emotion, you've unlocked the starting point of your journey to success. This is where the real transformation starts. So, to wrap up today's task, define your dream clearly, feel it, and write it down. This is just the first step, but trust me, it's the most important one. Tomorrow we'll talk about shifting your mindset from wishful thinking to belief. But for today, let your dream be your driving force. Keep it in front of you every single day. Day 2. Shift from wishful thinking to belief. It's time to own your dream. Welcome to day 2. Yesterday, we defined your dream. Now, we're going to move from wishful thinking to real belief. You see, it's easy to dream. It's easy to say, I want this, or I wish I could do that. But what separates the dreamers from the achievers is belief. Belief is the fuel that turns a dream into reality. Without belief, your dream will remain a fantasy. So how do you believe in something you can't see yet? How do you get your mind to believe in a future that hasn't materialized? It starts with mindset. The first step to believing is shifting your thoughts. Stop thinking in terms of, I wish, or I hope. Instead, start using language like, I will, I am, and I can. The way you speak to yourself and about your future shapes how you feel about it. If you keep saying, I'll never be rich, or I can't do that, your brain will believe it. But if you start saying, I am capable of achieving this, your brain will start looking for ways to make it happen. One of the best ways to develop belief is through affirmations. I know it may sound cliche, but trust me, the power of repeating positive statements is real. Start by writing down a few powerful affirmations related to your dream. Here are some examples you can use. I am capable of achieving my financial goals. I am worthy of success and abundance. I believe in my ability to create the life I want. Say them out loud every morning and evening, even if you don't fully believe them yet. The goal here is to train your subconscious mind to embrace these beliefs. Another trick is to surround yourself with belief. Look at the people around you. Are they supportive? Do they believe in your dream? If not, it might be time to limit your time with negative influences. Find people who lift you up, who push you to be better, and who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. And most importantly, take action. Belief isn't passive, it's about doing. The more you take action toward your dream, the more you'll build your belief. Day 3. Reprogram your environment. Create a space that supports your dreams. Welcome to day 3. Yesterday, we talked about shifting your mindset from wishful thinking to belief. Now, it's time to talk about environment, the often overlooked yet incredibly powerful force shaping your mindset and success. Have you ever noticed how your mood can change just by walking into a certain space? Or how being around certain people can either inspire you or drain you? That's because your environment plays a huge role in shaping the way you think, feel, and act. The truth is, if you want to grow into the person who can achieve your dreams, you need an environment that supports and reflects those goals. This means your physical surroundings, the people you interact with, and even the content you consume. Let's break it down. 1. Physical space. Your surroundings should inspire you, not drag you down. Take a look around you right now. Does your space feel cluttered, chaotic, or disorganized? If it does, it's time to clean up and create a space that empowers you. Declutter your space. A tidy, organized space will help clear your mind. Create a vision board or display motivational quotes and images related to your goals. Put these in places you'll see every day, like near your desk or on your wall. It's a constant reminder of where you're heading. Set up your workspace for productivity. A clean desk, good lighting, and all the tools you need within reach help you stay focused and motivated. 2. The people you spend time with. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it's true. The people around you have a massive impact on your mindset and your level of success. Surround yourself with positive, growth-minded people. Find people who encourage you, challenge you, and believe in your potential. If you have people around you who are negative, constantly doubting you, or pulling you down, it may be time to limit your exposure to them. Network with people who are where you want to be. Seek out mentors, peers, or even online communities that can help you stay inspired and keep your dream alive. 3. What you consume. What you feed your mind is just as important as what you feed your body. The books you read, the videos you watch, the podcasts you listen to, all of these things shape your mindset and influence your actions. Choose content that aligns with your goals. Start reading books on personal growth, financial literacy, or success stories of people who've accomplished what you want. Limit the consumption of negative or toxic content, whether it's social media, news, or entertainment that pulls you away from your dreams. 4. Your habits and routines. The routines you follow every day have a big influence on your mindset and productivity. Do you start your day with a sense of purpose, or do you just let the day happen to you? Start your morning with a routine that sets you up for success. This could be as simple as practicing gratitude, doing a quick workout, or reviewing your goals for the day. Build productive habits that align with your dream, whether it's setting aside time to work on your business, taking a class, or making healthy choices that fuel your energy. Why this matters? Your environment is a mirror of your internal state. If you want to think and act like someone who's successful, your space, the people you surround yourself with, and the media you consume should reflect that vision. Reprogramming your environment doesn't happen overnight, but it's one of the most powerful ways to keep your dream alive and create the mental space for growth. Your task today is simple. Take action. Start by decluttering your physical space, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and consuming content that lifts you up and aligns with your goals. Remember, your environment should serve your dreams, not hinder them. And tomorrow, we'll talk about how to turn your knowledge into action. Day 4. Turn knowledge into action. Stop thinking, start doing. Welcome to Day 4. You've spent the last 3 days defining your dream, shifting your belief, and reprogramming your environment. Now it's time to turn all that knowledge into action. Because let's face it, no matter how much you know, nothing happens until you do something about it. This day is about taking that next step. It's one thing to learn and another to apply what you've learned. Action is where the magic happens. It's easy to get stuck in the trap of consuming content, reading books, watching videos, and listening to podcasts, but if you're not actually doing anything, you're not moving forward. So, how do you make that leap from knowledge to action? 1. Start small, but start now. Don't wait for the perfect time to begin. The best time is always right now. You don't need a huge, elaborate plan to get started. In fact, starting small is often better because it gives you the momentum you need to keep going. For example, if your goal is to start a business, your first step doesn't have to be launching an entire company. Your first action could be something as simple as researching your niche, writing a business plan, or even just creating a website. The key is to break your big goals down into small, actionable steps, and then start taking action on those steps one by one. 2. Overcome perfectionism. If you're waiting for things to be perfect, you'll be waiting forever. One of the biggest obstacles to taking action is the fear of not doing it perfectly. But here's the truth. Progress is better than perfection. Instead of worrying about how your first attempt will look, focus on getting started. Your first draft, your first try, your first step, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be done. Start by taking imperfect action. Get feedback, adjust, and keep improving. It's all part of the process. 3. Consistency over intensity. It's not about how much you do in a single day, it's about the consistency you bring every day. Sometimes we get excited and dive into a new project full force, only to burn out within a week. The key to long-term success is sustainable action. Set aside small amounts of time every day to move towards your dream. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day, doing something consistently will add up over time and compound into big results. Consistency builds momentum. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. At first it's small, but as it keeps rolling, it grows bigger and bigger. Your daily actions, no matter how small, are what will make your dream a reality. 4. Accountability and tracking. One of the most effective ways to ensure you take action is to hold yourself accountable. Tell someone about your goals, join an accountability group, or create a tracking system to monitor your progress. This will push you to stay on track and keep you motivated. There's something powerful about writing down your actions and tracking your progress. It reinforces your commitment and reminds you of how far you've come. 5. Embrace failure as part of the process. When you start taking action, it's almost guaranteed that you'll encounter failure. And guess what? That's okay. Failure isn't the end. It's actually a sign that you're growing, learning, and getting closer to success. Don't let failure paralyze you. Use it as feedback. What can you learn from it? What's the next step? Fail fast, fail forward, and keep moving. The most successful people in the world have faced failures, but they didn't quit, they used them as stepping stones. Today's task. Your challenge today is to take that first step. Whatever your dream is, make one move towards it. Even if it's small, even if it's imperfect, do it. You've already spent days preparing your mindset. Now it's time to put that energy into action. So, get moving. Tomorrow, we'll talk about how to start thinking like a wealthy person by focusing on value creation. But for today, take action and feel the power of momentum. You've got this.